I'm Tanktop.
That was...
I'm going for a calendar year triple crown this year, just to make everyone else feel a little bit worse about what they're doing. So hopefully I'll hike all 3 trails before the year's done. But I don't know, just out here to not do normal life, I guess, as long as possible.
I'm hiking PCT because I did a few like short trails in Europe, and then I start browsing what else there is to do. Because I like photography, then PCT was pretty much a no-brainer for me to choose.
So I'm through hiking the PCT. It is the last leg of my Triple Crown. I did the AT and the CDT as well, and so I wanted to save best for last because I'm from California, born and raised, and this is the one that goes through California, so it was kind of like coming home for me.
Yeah, so I hiked the trail in 2018, but I only made it to Truckee. I had to get off for personal reasons, so I knew I had to do it. So I met Sam, and he knew it from the beginning. I was like, we have to hike the PCT. It's a must. And of course he was down. So here we are.
My trail name's Lucky. I'm from Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard specifically. My trail name comes from trying to hike the Appalachian Trail twice a couple years ago and not completing it, and this is going to be the 3rd through hike attempt. It's going to be the lucky one that I actually finish, and we're getting pretty close now, so I'm feeling good about it.
My name, just in 2020 I was trying a calendar year triple crown and hiking up some of the hills in the midst of February with the snow coming down and still sweating through my tank top. People just sort of started calling me that. But yeah, anyway, I thought I'd come out here and hike a lot of miles if I could, so got about 80% of the AT done already this winter, and then been out here hiking this one, and then hopefully a southbound CDT, and go finish off New Hampshire and Maine on Katahdin before New Year's.
Hey, I'm Sugar. I got my trail name because I am constantly eating sugar. I actually think I have a cavity. I've been feeling it all day, and now I'm kind of worried about it. But yeah, I am hiking the PCT. I was actually planning on doing the CDT this year, but my then I met my partner who was hiking the PCT this year, and we decided to hike together.
It's very nice, like having the option to walk with people when I want to, and the social experience. And then when I want to be by myself and just get into my own head, it's really nice. The hardest part for me was Sonora Pass. First time I've cried on trail. It was just like a storm going through there, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want to hike alone anymore.
And I particularly love walking with this buddy. His name is Truman. And it's actually a really fun story. He is doing this whole hike with me. He also did the entire Continental Divide Trail with me. He has quite a fabulous story because I rescued him and he followed me all the way into town. I looked for the owners, I filed a police report, I did everything, and basically the animal control was gonna say, well, we'll take him and bring him to the pound. And I said, well, what is going to happen if you do that? And they said, if someone doesn't adopt him, then we're going to have to put him down. And so I had a very difficult decision to make, and I chose to rescue him. And I was on my thru hike. I wasn't going to stop. So I said, you're coming with me. And we walked all the way to Mexico. And now we're walking from Mexico back to Canada.
Hey there, my name is Mountain Goat. I started this trail because I finally finished school after the entirety of my life, and I needed a break, and I really like nature, so here I am. It's taken me more than 3 months to get here, but now I have my trail legs and I've been doing many more miles. Feels great.
Many more!
I always wanted to visit America, but like this kind of America, like the secret America. And then first breakfast in Lake Morena, I had a coffee, mocha coffee, and that had cinnamon. And then this girl offered me, like she couldn't finish her toast, so I'm like, I'm gonna have your toast, and the toast had cinnamon. And at this point I'm like, why everything in America has cinnamon? And this German guy sitting next to me is like, I was living in America for 7 months, I never had anything with cinnamon. And then his girlfriend is like, maybe your name should be Cinnamon.
I am called Timber because I fall often. I have many scars. from it. I haven't fallen recently, but through the Sierra, I fell all the time.
Back in the desert, I hiked with this couple from Oklahoma. They're some farmers who do sections of the trail, and probably one of the most wholesome people I've ever met. Super cool. And Gene, in his deep southern accent, which just feels amazing on the ears, told me that I move like a mountain goat and I'm built like one, so I need to be named that, so I took it.
So about 2 months ago I decided to do the 24-hour challenge on the trail, and I was able to do about 70 miles in 24 hours, and then my feet were totally messed up. I had a bunch of injuries and I wanted to keep going, and the only thing that solved it, so before this I had never worn Crocs and I never was like a pot smoker, but I wore Crocs, smoked pot, and I was all better. It literally fixed me. Crockpot.
I've been thinking for the last, because the Bridge of Gods is coming and we're supposed to write something inspirational there. And I was thinking very hard for a couple of days.
We are?
Yeah, there's this woman in the desert section. She had this little poetry corner. And she was like, oh, the next time I'm gonna be there. Like, anyway, I was thinking long and hard, and I can't. Nothing. Nothing inspirational or original, but
My feet hurt.
I mean, yeah, it's been a pleasure, and let's make this last section fucking special. Pleasure meeting everyone. Peace.